Hi everyone, good evening.
Hey.
Yeah, today was a very slow morning, extremely slow morning. I mean, she came home and we went to sleep basically.
Yeah, I know. I went to work and I came back and we're like, oh, okay, nap time.
Yeah, we didn't do much, but now we're all in the process of doing applesauce.
Yeah.
And it's production of canning applesauce. Now I'm canning applesauce with peel on. One, because I'm really lazy and it's really issue. Two, because actually when I was little my mom made me applesauce and it always was with the peel on.
I think you love with the peel more than without the peel.
Yeah, and I'm leaving it in chunks. I'm not mix, like I will mix probably one and one I will do the chunks or something, because I love the texture, and it has a little bit more texture. It's not like, you know, like applesauce, the regular one, and I think it will be very nice as a type of pie filling, or you know, with a bit of texture, not smooth, like not
Overly smooth.
Again, it's my perspective. Well, the only thing that I would say, if you do it with organic apples and with apples that you know the source of them, because otherwise you will be eating a lot of pesticide.
Yeah. That's
Regular,
pretty gross. And it's so bad for your body.
Yeah.
Your regular store-bought? Nah.
Not just store-bought. You can go to the farm and buy perfectly non-organic
pesticides
apple.
Yeah, check your source.
Check your source, talk to the people, because it will
backfire you eventually.
Yeah, don't
You don't want to have too much of those pesticides in your body.
Diet.
Definitely not.
And we are like, and pesticide unfortunately doesn't go away with heat. It just concentrates it. So yeah,
Scary, isn't it?
Scary.
Our
Don't.
food sometimes is so scary.
You see the apple inside? I'm not sure you can see it, but they're actually living. They're not living anymore, but there are like some of the worms inside. And funny enough, yeah, but in Russia it's considered to be premium apples, because if the worm can live inside the apple, or if you have like tree and few of the apples are with worm, it means that it's premium tree, and it's most natural, because otherwise
Yeah.
it's backwards logic.
Yeah. If you don't have bugs in your fruits and veggies, it means it's not good for consumption pretty much. If you don't have a little bug in your lettuce, maybe it's kind of more appealing, but it means actually if the bugs don't want to eat it, you might want to reconsider and not eat it either, because that can't be good for you.
And funny enough, in Russia, in stores, if here you go to the stores and they will take only the premium fruits, and they look the best, they absolutely needs to be absolutely best looking and best, you know, cleanest and etc.
Pretty much
Uniform cleanest. In Russia, they mask the uniform tomatoes, and they put a little bit dirt on top just to show that it as if it from the garden.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's just
different perspective.
And the best apples and the best, you know, the best they will go and pay to someone from the tree. And as you see, I think you remember the tree that we collected a bit of apples. So this is how the natural apple should looks, with, you know, with bumps and sometimes inside not perfect.
Lots of imperfections.
And this is the most natural state that apples can be. So yeah, this is my spiel for today about
Very
the
good
apples.
spiel. Absolutely agree. So now we're in a full-blown production. We're going to peel, well, remove whatever needs to be removed.
Core.
The core, yes. The core. Thank you very much. I didn't have the word. The core, remove the core. And Victoria will continue with the lovely process.
I'm not going to add any sugar to it, even if it will be a bit tart.
Oh, it's better tart.
I prefer to add a little bit of honey in the end. And I'm not going to add cinnamon as well, because someone here really loves cinnamon in her applesauce.
I don't mind a little bit once in a while, but in a general, you know, if I'm considering I'll take this applesauce to work and stuff, you can make some for you with cinnamon. I just, on a daily basis, if I take applesauce, I don't want a cinnamon.
So yeah, I think we will have extra cinnamon, extra
You can have
jars. Maybe I will do the cinnamon, but I need to know which one.
And you have to see those natural apples. See, they get brown so fast. It's just amazing if you can see.
Yeah.
They're just brown. Here, this one. Look. Totally getting brown. It's perfectly natural apple. Yeah. If your apple doesn't go brown, I wonder if that apple is out.
The GMO apple that does not browning, I bet they are.
Yeah. No, this is not good apple. See? Natural stuff. Bah.
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 What are you doing?
I'm peeling them. This is junk. Oh, this is not a garbage bin.
This
Too funny.
This is the garbage bin.
This is the garbage bin, and I spilled all the garbage in there. Oh, sorry.
Now spill it from here, and you
fix
need to wash.
I'll fix it.
And you need to wash the.
I will wash it. Oh,
with the
I was
water.
doing so good. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of convenient. I'm, pre-cutting them so we can make smaller chunks and put in that pot. Wow.
Yeah, what we're doing, we're putting it to 4, and then like this chunks. I don't know how much. I'm not exactly bigger, smaller. It doesn't really matter. And you can do it in 2 ways. You can, but I will show you after, I think.
Yeah. So we'll continue our process.
Process. We're taking you along with us. With
Oh
this.
yeah. Oh yeah. Making your own homemade applesauce.
Yes.
Okay, put the pot. I have stainless steel pot on the medium heat.
And I'm going to add a half cup. This is quarter cup. So I'm going to add half cup of water to it. Then on medium heat, and let it cook for about, 5-7 minutes to start with. Pop the lid on. And that's it. Let it cook like this for, again, up to 10 minutes. Took about 10 to 15 minutes until it come to this, and now just mix it in, and it's all pretty much done. You see? That's it. And I love it's a little bit chunky, as you see, so it's not a problem. That's it. It's done.
At this point I'm going to fill my jars. What I did for the jars, I put them on the longest and the warmest setting on my dishwasher, and this is how you sterilize your jars. Or you can boil them 5 minutes in boiling water, immersing all of the jar inside the water. Now fill them until 2/3 of the way or so. The problem is, because I have no idea how much apples I had, I can tell you, like, per 2 pounds of apples you will had 3 quarts of applesauce. So yeah, I ended having 13 jars of applesauce. Next step, take vinegar, any kind of vinegar, and clean the rims of the jar with cotton swab or any other thing that you can clean with. And then place the lids on top of the jar. Now the lids were for 5 minutes in boiling water, so they are warm. The stick that I'm using, it's pretty much plastic stick with a magnet on the bottom, and you can buy it everywhere, at least here in North America. I know in Canada it's Superstore, Walmart, or a Canadian Tire. You need to remember that the lids are you can use them only one time, but the rims and the jars, they are reusable as long as the lids are not rusted and the jars are whole and not chipped on any part of them. Sorry of discoloration of my hands. I made borscht this morning and I processed lots of vegetables, and it's always make me this weird color to my hands.
I'm going to process them in pressure canner. Do as your pressure canner your pressure canner instructions. I'm going to process this for 20 minutes because we're in 0 altitude. Again, see by the recipe that you use and adjust altitude to your
height.
And I'm going to process it as much as any other apple sauce.
This is times of processing applesauce in water bath and altitudes. Make sure to have at least inch water above your cans, and that's why it will be safe and awesome. We're reorganizing a couple of things with the bag, sleeping bag. He just fell asleep on the sleeping bag here. So hilarious. So I think that's for today. You will see the Ariel in this position. Yep, he's a solid sleep. Look at her. She's doing now the plums, and you did a little. Peaches? You can't see peaches. Can you show the peaches? She already did the peaches, and yeah, that's what we are up to today. It was full day of working.
It's like OMG! Wow, that's a lot of
fruit to
fruits
process,
we have, and you know, we need to preserve.
Okay, we finished for today. I'm absolutely done. I mean, crazy done.
It was a long process. Took hours and hours and hours. It's still actually in.
Yeah, this is the fourth.
Just finishing canning.
I decided to can, even though I could can them in a water bath, I decided to can them in pressure canner. Pressure canner just because I wanted them to stay longer. Usually water bath is not always, but usually it's a little bit less time until they're done. So I wanted to make them in a pressure canner
so they can store them for longer.
Yeah, and those are leftovers. Like I could only squeeze 9, 8,
9, because those are 4. We have 13, right?
13, yeah. So 9. I could squeeze 9. In my pressure canner it's pretty big, but those 4 I will need to do it in another round. So yeah, we made cake with the, you know, leftovers, meringue on top and fruits on the bottom,
fruits in the bottom,
without
the crust
dough at all.
It's awesome without
just
crust.
Fruits, and even though I can show them. Can you reach? Oh, you have long. Yeah. Yay. Yeah. And we obviously already ate.
Yeah.
And the funny part, I can hear the clicking, so they're closing, which is awesome. So yay for this. We finished this for now.
Yeah, we're finished for now. Ariel's asleep. As you
Ariel
know,
is asleep. Yeah, he wanted to run today on our treadmill, but he fell asleep before the treadmill and everything.
Yeah.
So
in the middle of the mess of us reorganizing things, because you know we have sleeping bags, because we usually take them for outdoor movies. Well, we always bring sleeping bags, and we just we're moving things around, and you just like fell asleep in the pile.
In the pile.
In a pile.
So cute.
Seriously, I would sleep. It's so soft. It's awesome. All the blankets around. It's like
yeah,
cuddly.
And it was really nice. We decided not to wake him up.
No, that's just cool.
Yeah, so that's it. And as usual, don't forget to subscribe, write us a comment, thumbs up us, and cheers.
Love in life, and see you tomorrow.
Bye. Bye. Yes. Now we have applesauce for I don't know for how long.